Hey everybody, and welcome to the Final Fantasy Tactics Colosseum AI Tournament League for June. It's day 7 and we are back down to 6 matches a night. I am Sardek alone in the booth tonight, and since I don't really have a whole lot of extra info to add or banter to be had, I suppose we should just get down to it. Up first, the Fig Formula versus Proving Something. Boy, I am worried about this match. Fig Formula is a very strong team, so we'll see how that goes. For the Fig Formula, we have Protect the Priest with Item, Auto Potion, Equip Armor, and Magic Defend Up. Crash the Geomancer with Draw Out, Dragon Spirit, Magic Attack Up, and Move +2. Bonk the Squire with Steel, CT Save, 2 Scorpion Tails, and Move +3. And Shoot the Archer with Snipe, Hamido, Concentrate, and Sniper. Going on to Proving Something, we have Warped Edge the Knight with White Magic, Absorb Used MP, Defense Up, and Magic Defend Up. Tadakatsu the Samurai with Sword Magic, Weapon Guard, Attack Up, and Maintenance. Merlin the Wizard with White Magic, Dragon Spirit, Short Charge, and Guts. And Sakura the Trent with Blessing of Nature. Going to large, 31 to start. We have the Fig Formula in black on this side. Proving Something, I believe, is red on the other side. Opening wall, catching the whole Fig Formula. And yup, I am in fact in red. Opening Inspire, missing the tree, but getting the rest of the squad. Kiyomori missing the knight. Masamune catches the entire squad, so Fig Formula gets the full buff. A couple pieces missing on Proving Something. Blessing of Nature passes a re-raise onto the Samurai. That Squire is getting way out ahead. Which I guess makes sense when he has Move +3. There's the Inspire to catch the missing haste and re-up the Samurais. Lightning Stab 135 catches a weaken on the Squire. Blizzard following behind, but no slow. He gets right in there, Deadly Poison on the tree. 212, but 53 of it split back. Another Blessing of Nature comes out. Another 2 re-raises applied. Geomancer gets in position, double Hell Ivy. But no procs there. Wizard moves in. Is that a Cyclone or a Blizzard? Either way, Knight moving to the corner. Looks like it has a cure for the tree being queued up. Lightning Stab 270 on the Geo. Blizzard finishes him off. Cure just a bit too late. Squire goes down for a wish on the Geo. Back up at 4. Tree has Magic Spirit to re-up both of them. Haste's starting to wear off. Samurai keeps his, though, because it got reapplied. Geo down again. Squire takes the hit. And looks like another Blizzard coming behind. Squire is near fatal. It's probably going to be a cure. No, a life instead. Knight moves up with an Inspire, re-ups some hastes. Squire gets out of there. Leaf Dance for the Geo, near fatal once more. Pair of hastes wearing off, but Samurai has the swing to finish him off. Another Blizzard for the Priest. 141 and a slow. $130 for the tree, no damage split. Pro Shells now wearing off. Squire comes in. Pair of 53s. Because he wanted the rejuve. Another life for the Geo coming out. The retreat from the Priest. Another Blizzard coming out from the Wizard. Geo is down. Crush Punch. Squire is down as well. Blessing of Nature misses the Pro Shells. But they're replaced with Wall. Archer has a Strix Feather, breaks the re-raise, but the Samurai still standing strong. Haste Pro Shells off. There's an Inspire. Haste back on 3. Magic Spirit puts another cast in the Spellblade's tank and heals them both up. Ambrosia puts another life back in the Priest's tank, but she runs away from the corpses. It looks like those are both going to crystallize. Wall coming back up for everyone. Tree survives the timed strike and has a Magic Spirit to top it all off and put some mana back in the Wizard's tank as well. Lightning Stab weaken again on the Archer. And a Chain Lightning to put him in near fatal. Inspire once again, haste re-upped. Strix Feather breaks the re-raise on the Knight. Priest has a wall of her own to re-up the Pro Shells. Tree with another Magic Spirit. Another Inspire to re-up the hastes. We have a Lightning Stab for another weaken. Man, that is landing a lot. It looks like she's going to Asuna the weaken off of herself. Blessing of Nature, 3 Pro Shells and re-raises. Weaken is removed. Another lightning stab. 180, 90 of it auto potioned away. Inspire re-upping her own haste and giving it back to the tree. Wizard with a bonk for 15 and a proc for 88 on the backside. Another magic spirit refilling them up. She has a 180 ambrosia for herself for mostly a full heal along with that regen. Another lightning stab, auto potioned up. And the hastes once again re-upped by the knight. Looks like a Mjolnir coming. Pro Shell re-upped on everyone but the tree. 123, another weaken, but auto potioned again. 39 swing, but no auto potion there. Looks like they're running out of mana. She does have enough mana to life up the archer. .52 swing. Followed by a leaf dance. He's back down. Knight keeping the Inspires going. She has an ambrosia for herself to set up for another raise, but she heads down towards the crystals. I assume she'll be coming back up to get the archer at some point. There's a magic spirit. That's another cast in both of their tanks. .270, auto potion for 90. .192 being charged, and another blessing of nature, keeping the pro shells up. She does, in fact, move up for the life, as expected. Mjolnir 192, but she's still decently healthy. There's a 45 swing on the archer, and haste's wearing off now. Another proc on the swing. Gets Strix Feathered, loses the re-raise, but gets it right back with Dragon Spirit. Tree moves up with the Leaf Dance, finishing him back off. Samurai gets a hit in and heads towards the crystals. Those crystals are going to be huge for him. Inspire once again, bringing back up the wizard. There it is. There's the crystal. Gonna have some sword skills ready for the priest. Although she gets her MP back as well, so... Although she probably can't reach the archer now, so it is probably just a permanent 4-on-1. As soon as the weaken off herself... There's a rejuve. And the first lightning stab, 270. Trying to Asuna the weaken off once more. Tree with a Blessing of Nature, re-ups the Pro Shell on the Knight. Inspire, re-ups her haste. Moving back down to join the crowd. Asuna goes off, and it's up. Another lightning stab. Another 270. Near Fatal auto-potioned out of, but she's getting low. She does have an Ambrosia to top herself off. she moves into the corner. Tree Magic spirits the poison damage off. There's an Inspire for the other two. Archer is crystalled. There's a Lightning Stab. 270 near fatal, auto potioned back up. She has to Ambrosia herself once more. Tree has a Blessing of Nature that fails to catch itself as it tries to keep up with the rest of the squad. 15 auto potioned up once more. Crush Punch 270, again auto potioned. She has an Asuna with not a whole lot else to do, but Tree's catching up and is about to start giving mana back. She has Pro Shell for herself. Samurai left at 3. There's an Inspire. Tree is hasted again. Definitely with a Magic Spirit there. Yup. I suspect it's time to vroom this one. Game 1 goes to Proving Something. Small 77 up next. Full team wall for the Fig formula. And Inspire out of the night as well. Misses the Samurai, but the Kiyomori doesn't. That does catch the whole team. Masamune misses the Priest. And the Geo heading backwards for some reason. Apparently the Wizard and the Squire have bad or worst compatibility, because that was no damage. Looks like Archer, too. That was really low. Magic Spirit tops her off. And Blizzard coming down. Well, you're not killing the Priest fast, that's for sure. We've seen how durable she is. Inspire for the Samurai. And Geo heading back in now. Has a Hell Ivy, 112. Squire goes for the tree this time. Pair of 160s. 80 of it damage split back. Wizard going for something. Strix Feather takes her down. Samurai with a lightning stab. 135 weakens the Squire. But looks like Inasuna is coming up. But he will be weakened for the first shot. 106 damage split for 59. Knight loses her weapon. Hell Ivy coming out slow for the samurai. And a life is considered more important than the haste. Samurai's going to stay slow for another turn cycle. Blessing of Nature lands 2 re-raises. Mjolnir immediately out, but is dodged by the Geo. A crit manages to get the tree down. Strix Feather fails to kill the wizard. Lightning Stab just triggers a re-raise, does not take out the Geo. Fig Formula definitely having a better time of the small map. Wizard goes down. And an Ambrosia for the Geo tops him off. Knight has a revive for the tree, who goes for Magic Spirit to top off itself and the samurai. Wizard is back, going with what looks to be a Cyclone this time. Heals herself, does some damage along the way. Poison going out for the tree, damage split back. Everybody on both teams is up. Looks like a rejuve being charged by the knight. But Fig's cheery. You know what that means. Wall from the for the priest and the archer. And there's the rejuvenate. Slow wears off on the samurai. Blessing of Nature re-upping pro shells and re-raises. Lightning Stab 210. Squire is in trouble. Archer has a 135, eats the re-raise off the knight. Cheery Bomber heads back with the Masamune. Priest has an Ambrosia to top him off. Knight has an Inspire for the tree, but unfortunately is not going to be able to bring the wizard back. She is out of MP and won't get enough back fast enough. That is going to be a crystal. Samurai can't do anything because the priest is charging. Eats a Strix Feather for 105. Cure goes out on the back line. And it looks like she's casting a rejuve. That's going to cost the mana that you would have needed to get the life up. And an Ambrosia for the Squire means he'll be back in full action. Blessing of Nature misses. Big hits from Lightning Stab, but it's not going to be enough. And a rejuve hitting the Bonk Squire. Not ideal. Although that crit causes a larger damage split and a miss from the second half. We gonna see another cheery soon? A heal for the Squire. Priest Ambrosia's herself once more. Once again, Magic Spirit to top everyone off. Another damage split for the Squire. Looks like this is going to be a lethal hit on the tree. Geo goes down. So does the tree. Archer setting up a timed strike on the Samurai. Knight hastes herself and picks up that crystal. She's back in the revival game. Squire has 168 damage for her. Revival for Geo, probably going to be met with revival for Tree. Lightning Stab, down goes the Geo, just before his turn. Looks like a Rejuve, actually, is the play here. Big hits from the Squire. That time strike is probably going to finish her off. Sure does. It is just on the Samurai, and I don't think he has what it takes. Squire has the wish for the Geo. So it is only a matter of time now. One last lightning stab before he goes out. Does manage to get the kill. But between the... well, I was going to say the bonks and the time strike, but it looks like it is just a time strike because of Wish. Ambrosia for the Priest. Time strike hits his own Squire. But the Squire gets the crystal just fine. Life brings the Geo back up. This team is not great at timed strike. Bit of a comedy of errors, but nonetheless, they will prevail in the end. That Samurai is not long for this world. Squire picking up the other crystal, preventing the Samurai from getting mana back for his Spellblades. At some point, one of them will actually hit him. Guys? If they just decided they don't... there it is. Game 2 goes to the Fig formula. We're going to a Game 3. We have a wall on 2. And an Inspire on 3. But Kyo on 4 at least. Actually, it looks like that Inspire only hit 2. It looks like the Samurai didn't get it either. Blessing of Nature throws 3 re-raises. That is a Mjolnir going for the Squire. While getting Pro Shell for everyone. And Inspire for this one. Yeah, earmarking this one now that I see it for Patty to even out a bit. Mjolnir just 75. And Squire is in and going for the tree. 320. Damage split 80. Strix Feather strips the re-raise off the wizard. Lightning Stab fails to catch the Squire. Magic Spirit to top everyone off. Wizard going after the Geo. Priest Ambrosias and advances. Hellcry Punch, down goes one of the Squire's weapons. Demon Fire instead of Cheery, that's a surprise. Does redirect the Blizzard. Kills himself. $160, damage split for 80. 130, down he goes. Lightning Stab gets a double kill, though. So it's a 2-on-2 all of a sudden. Life brings the wizard back. And life brings the Squire back. Wizard backs up. Has a full life for the tree. Squire has deadly poison for the tree. Damage split 128. Leaves him low. Looks like a wall being cast. 195 Strix Feather rips the re-raise. No, it was a rejuve actually. Tops off the squad. Priest has an Ambrosia for the Squire, not herself. She's going to have to let the Geo crystallize at this rate. Blessing of Nature. Tree takes a huge hit, survives it, but doesn't damage split it. Meaning the Squire survives the Lightning Stab. Strix Feather rips re-raise off the Samurai again. Knight moves up with an Inspire, re-ups the haste on the team. Although it looks like it only hit the wizard, actually. Chain Lightning finishes off the Squire before the cure can go through. Another Magic Spirit healing. Samurai is up. Lightning Stab. Big damage on both. Another Strix Feather rips the re-raise off the wizard, but he gets it right back. Not the best use of the wizard's turn, though. There's a crystal in the back there. And an ambrosia for the archer. Knight takes it and walls up. Wizard bonks the archer for whatever value that has. Blessing of Nature, Pro Shell on the wizard and tree. Crush Punch 270. 90 of it auto potioned away. Strix Feather breaks the re-raise off the tree. And Priest has an ambrosia for herself, but she retreats away from the Squire, so he'll be down permanently as well. There's a rejuve. Tree once again, Blessing of Nature. Re-raise for the Samurai. Wizard casting something. I have no idea what that could be. Inspire for... Oh, it was a Cyclone to self-heal. Okay. 164. Lightning Stab 180. No auto potion this time. Tree Raise knocked off. There's a Magic Spirit. Both of them getting a cast back. Priest has a small cure for both. And Knight with the Inspire, haste back up on the tree. Lightning Stab weakening the archer this time. Another Blessing of Nature. I think time to speed up. Tree is crystallized. Ultimately, the win does go to proving something. What a match. GG Fig. Wow. Up next, we have the other Fig team in the top 4. Kjata 1 versus Fig 2. Mean Girls versus Who Needs Nameless Dance Anyway? Yeah, there were two, I think there were 4 worst compats in that match. I think the Zodiac that we doubled on were both worst with each other. So it lengthened things. For Mean Girls, we have Regina George, the Time Mage, with Item, Auto Potion, Equip Shield, and Throw Item. Lindsay Lohan, the Ninja, with Snipe, MP Switch, 2 Swords, and Move +3. That's So Fetch, the Knight, with Steel, Hamido, Deadshot, and Equip Gun. And my boobs have ESPN, the Summoner, with Black Magic, Arrow Guard, Short Charge, and Move +1. On the other side, we have Zergrush, the Squire, with Planar Magic, Arrow Guard, Short Charge, and Move +3. Stall Machine, the Priest, with Item, Dragon Spirit, Equip Armor, and Magic Defend Up. Tough Cookie, the Knight, with White Magic, Auto Potion, Defense Up, and Maintenance. And Get Hecked, the Thief, with Basic Skill, Weapon Guard, 2 Swords for Ninja Knives, and Move +2. Who needs Nameless Dance anyway? Going to large, 55 to start. Alright, sorry, got distracted for a second. Big throw fireball, no dice hitting that Squire. 169 Nightshade. Pro Shell on 2. Knight has a shell for himself and the Squire. Squire moves in, and there's the Confuse 2. Hits 3. Gravity breaks the Knight out. Summoner, I don't think that hits anybody. Although, even if it would, she just goes down. Squire taken out by the Knight. It's a 3-on-3. Fireball breaks that Confuse. All the Confuses are off, and the Auto Potion deals most of the damage back. There's an Ambrosia to top off her MP. Wizard electing to go for something on the Thief instead of reviving the Squire. Knight has a Speed Ruin, but no luck. Recoil from the Summoner, heal up on the Thief. In good timing, he takes that big gunshot. Moves up with a poison, but is guarded by the Time Mage. She is still in perfect health. Shuriken on the back of the Thief, taking him pretty low. Looks like gravity will be enough to finish it. And it lands. He's down. Mean Girl's currently ahead 3-2. Tough Cookie has life, though. Brings back up that Thief. But the gunshot just takes him right back down. Priest has a re-raise, but does not land it. Haste 2 out of the Time Mage, catches 2, misses their own ninja, who comes down with a 144 Shuriken throw at the Knight. Time Mage has the second Haste 2, does catch the ninja in this one. 104 Deadly Poison, poisons that huge HP Knight, who is currently getting a re-raise targeted at him. He does have the life for the Thief, who gets a turn. That's huge damage on that ninja, but the MP switch allows her to survive it. But the Thief survives her hit too. Priest having no luck with those re-raises. There's a Phoenix down just in time before the Summoner goes down, and there's the MP back for the Time Mage. Very lucky CT landings there. Ninja finishes off the Thief just before his turn. Haste reapplied on the Summoner. Mean Girl's pulling ahead even further. Knight gets an Ambrosia, so he will be able to life back up the Thief if he can advance forward enough, but he elects to go for the kill on the Summoner instead. Deadly Poison poisons the Priest as well. Ninja going for a throw. 144, she's near fatal from the poison. Time Mage once again with a Haste 2, catches the whole team, keeping them up on Haste. Ninja dies to the poison, though. Knight continues shooting, but the Priest has the Ambrosia for it. Tough Cookie once again with the life for the Thief. Who needs Nameless Dance anyway? Keeping in this battle. Phoenix down for the Summoner again. But the Thief goes for the Time Mage. Nightshade not quite enough to finish her off because she dodges one of them. The gunshot takes him back down. What a back and forth between these two teams. Summoner gets a chance to start charging something. Priest does get a shell. There's a Bahamut. 522 immediately kills the Knight. Although she goes down herself to, I don't know what. Overload, probably? Does she have an X-Bag? But a full life coming out. The Knight is back. She does get an Ambrosia, so she can go again. And she chooses to immediately. Poison reapplied on the Knight. He opts to Inspire to haste himself and move in. Bahamut coming out. That's probably curtains for that Priest. Only 198. He has a Phoenix down for the Thief. But a Bagwhack takes him out. Priest is hasted. But it's summon time. Bagwhack not enough to kill him. Does give him a re-raise, though. Knight picks up the crystal. The 99 will be enough to kill him, though. Though he is back up immediately in Ambrosiaing. Bahamut should clean out the Knight here. Down he goes. Time Mage has a self-Ambrosia. Summoner can't get in range. Gunshot. Priest is poisoned again, but he has time for a full life on that Knight. And Knight has an Inspire for haste on both. Time Mage matching it with her own haste too. Summoner doing another big Bahamut. Kills the Knight, but guarded by the Priest, who has Phoenix down still for the Thief at 0, although an Ambrosia for the Summoner instead of a Bagwhack to kill the Thief. Deadly Poison for the Priest. Thief actually gets a turn, kills the Summoner, dies to recoil. It's an Ambrosia for himself. He's going to be able to once again full life the Knight. Gravity, does it land? No. Elects to Ambrosia himself instead of full life the Knight. Between poison and the gunshots. Bagwhack for 10. He's at 62. Full life 52. He was left at 10. Re-raise is stripped out, but unfortunately can't prevent the full life. Priest is down. It is just this knight left at 10 mana, 500 hit points. There's a crystal for her. Gunshots continue. But he gets a crystal as well. Does he know life? Will he be able to bring the priest back? Hellcry, there goes her bag. Shot for him. Ambrosia for her. Goes for a shell on himself. Will he be able to Hellcry her gun? That would be disastrous for her. Haste 2 up out of the Time Mage. Goes in. There's the Hellcry. Goodbye, gun. Punch. And an Ambrosia for her. Can he reach the crystal before poison kills him? No, the Time Mage gets it for herself. Looks like poison is going to be the decider. Game 1 goes to Mean Girls. Small 70 coming up next. There's that opening Confused too. Catches everyone but the innocent. Innocent with a fireball. Down goes the opening Confuser. She has the dodges for the poison. Survives the thief. Wall finally coming down for who needs Nameless Dance anyway. Catches their whole squad, or at least their surviving members. Ninja is Hellcry punched. That's one of her weapons gone. Summoner no longer confused, but also no longer alive. Ninja uses this chance to remove the confused from the Time Mage. Deadly Poison catching the Time Mage from the confused knight. Hellcry Punch, there goes the second weapon. She might actually hit harder now that she can double punch. She picks up a haste. Oh, Deadly Poison from the back. That's gonna... No, she dodges the second hit. And has the Pro Shell for her team. Another shot. It's a Phoenix down for the Summoner. Successful re-raise. Mean Girls just kind of falling apart under that Confuse. Target takes down the Time Mage. It is just 2 left for Mean Girls. Or, excuse me, 3. 2 of them are near fatal. Squire fails to land the hit, thanks to Arrow Guard. Magic Shuriken guarded. She dies to the poison. Knight going for a shot on the thief. Bahamut comes out. Kills the thief and does a huge number on the knight, although the recoil kills her. Thief is back up from re-raise, has the Defy Pain, and it is just the knight versus the entire Nameless Dance squad. Some heals go through. Confused 2 brought back down. Doesn't hit it this time, though. And down he goes to a gunshot. Get Hecked, for some reason, deciding to go up and stand out in the middle of nowhere. Okay, that's funny. Pair of Draining Poisons do a big hit. Nightshade rips off a re-raise, but not a whole lot of damage. Funny thing is, I think that was the fastest way for him to get to the knight. Because I think the jump across takes less move than walking across all the space. The critical hit makes target not kill, but the priest comes behind and ends it with a bag. Game 2 goes to Who Needs Nameless Dance Anyway. And our top 4 both seeing a Game 3. Some real good matches in this top 4 tonight. So Cheer Up as the opening move. That's not a common first one. Haste misses the nin... Oh, right, because innocent. Jazz the Lightning Ball takes out the Squire before he can be a problem. Deadly Poison, MP Switch keeps her alive through it. Also a dodge on the second half. That thief's about to take a big Bahamut. Wall first looks like it might be able to save him from it. Shell for the back 2. $337, the wall is enough to save him. But a gravity behind finishes him off. Gunshot for the knight. And a shuriken behind, but that one misses. Time Mage has the Ambrosia to top off the summoner. Looks like a full life coming for the thief. Hellcry Punch takes out the knight's weapon. So no more gun for you. But you can still spread poison at least. Full life comes out. Time Mage precasting a Bahamut. Pair of 64s mostly dealt with by the auto potion. Deadly Poison, though, kills her before her spell goes off. Phoenix Down brings her back before her turn. And just a bunch of poisons being spread around by that knight. Hellcry kills the summoner once more and takes her weapon. Hastes 2 instead of a Phoenix Down. Summoner's going to count down instead of getting her turn. Ninja moves up. Thief in near fatal. But unfortunately for Mean Girls, he has the Defy Pain. First crystal is the Transparent Squire, so no more Confuse shenanigans. But Mean Girls is having an extremely difficult time keeping their summoner up, and she is their primary DPS. Deadly Poison takes out the Time Mage, and she is super important to the Mean Girls squad. They really got to get that summoner up and that thief down if they want to have a chance here. Inspire from the Knight. Deadly Poison once more. But the second one dodged by the Ninja. She's just had great luck this whole match avoiding that thief. But he double turns her thanks to the haste. You can't dodge targets. Down she goes. That appears to be the nail in the coffin for Mean Girls. Looks like Fig is going to take this one. Deadly Poison punches, probably not going to be enough, especially when that knight has Asuna. Get Hecked says, I can poison too. Take that. Once again, double turning, this time into a Hamido. Asuna for the priest. Hastes wear off and a pair of crystals pop. Pro shells wear off as well, but Get Hecked gets the other crystal. Doesn't matter if he's Hamido'd or not. That knight really needed that crystal. Can't Hamido 100%. Who needs Nameless Dance anyway? Takes the match 2-1. So we'll be having a Sardek Fig rematch in the winners finals. Another incredible match. Up next we have Kjata again. Versus Coppola 1 this time. Why fart and waste it when you can belch and taste it versus Blitzkrieg. Alright. For Why Fart and Waste It, we have Peyton Manning the Squire with Throw, CT Save, Concentrate, and Move +3. Jordan Michael the Sage with White Magic, Arrow Guard, move MP up and jump +1. Haven the Geomancer with Holy Sword, Weapon Guard, attack up and move +1. And Cameron Nuts, the Chemist with Time Magic, Auto Potion, double Scorpion Tail, and move +2. On the other side for Coppola, we have Eric the Ninja with Holy Sword, Auto Potion, Defense Up, and Magic Defend Up. Carl the Spellblade with Basic Skill, Weapon Guard, Attack Up, and move +2. Yes, it was, Omega. Wilhelm the Summoner with White Magic, Arrow Guard, Magic Attack Up, and Equip Gun. And Max the Monk with Time Magic, Dragon Spirit, Equip Armor, and Equip Sword. Going to large, 95. Opening Shuriken, 324. Kill on the first move. But a revive comes out from the monk to bring him back up. Given a taste of his own medicine, a Shuriken followed by a split punch. Squire down before any of his team's first turn. There's a wall for the other three. Chemist moves up with a haste 2 for the other three. The opening buffs for Blitzkrieg got disrupted by that Squire. And the Squire is back up with a life. Chemist moving around to give him a Mega Potion to top him off as well. Summoner moves up, and there's their wall. And their hastes too. Their buffs coming out now. Monk retreats to the back. Geo with a Judgment. Blocked by the Spellblade. Ninja throwing at the Squire again. Spellblade gonna finish him off with a split punch. Another life for the Squire. And another Mega Potion to top him off. Squire gets to go this time. Goodbye, Summoner. Geo moves in with a Consecrate. For a second, I thought that might be a Cheery. Auto Potion and a Dragon Spirit go off. Split Punch takes down the Sage. The Revive brings back the Summoner. Ninja with the Ague. Squire still up. He heads off to the corner, does not attack. Bonks from the Chemist take out the Spellblade, but Gunshot finishes off the Squire in the corner. Spellblade Revive plus Defy Pain, back up. It is a 4v2 Blitzkrieg versus Kjata. Consecrate gets a kill on the Summoner. There's a shine out of the Ninja. Although the Chemist heals most of it up. We'll see another revive out of the Monk. Summoner moving back and starting a charge. Chemist goes for the bonks. Down goes the Spellblade. Cure gets the Summoner, but also redirected into the Chemist. And a Judgment on the back of the Summoner, almost enough to kill, not quite. Shuriken catches the Geo, but she's still pretty healthy. Wave Fist finishes her off, though. No need for revive if you can just kill. Another Cure being charged by the Summoner for himself and the Monk. Summoner down from the Chemist. But I don't think he can keep up with the revives from the Monk. Monk needs to miss a revive, or else Kjata is losing this game 1. No misses on the revives yet. And yes, I know it's displaying 100%. It's a display bug. It is going down 5%. Either way, game 1 goes to Coppola 1. Going to small 94 next. Once again, Squire kills the Summoner before his turn and messes up both the wall and the haste too out of Blitzkrieg. Split Punch going for the Chemist this time instead of the Squire. So Squire survives to see the wall. Geo moves in, Consecrate. Down goes the Summoner once more. Shuriken near fatal for the Spellblade. Of course, revive for the Summoner, but he was on 2. Just all this disruption, keeping both the wall and the haste off Blitzkrieg. That's really hurting him. Summoner has a flash heal for the Chemist. Chemist moves in. And not a lot of damage on that Ninja. Another Consecrate on 3. Down goes the Summoner. Big damage to the Spellblade. Shuriken finishing him off, and it's a 4v2 in the direction of Kjata. Another revive from the Monk. Ninja going for a shine here. Takes down the Squire. Life brings him back, though. Chemist moves in. Basic attacks. Goodbye, Summoner. Squire has a throw for the Monk. 243, near fatal. Who elects to Chakra instead of revive this time. Geo has a Judgment, 159. Near fatal once more. Triggers the Dragon Spirit. Ninja moves out with a Consecrate of his own. Goodbye, Squire. Pole goes for the Ninja, but he dodges it. Chemist with the Phoenix down. Back comes the Squire. Monk once again having to Chakra up and run away. Geo once again with a Judgment, 159. Chakra was not enough to save him. Shuriken from the Ninja takes out the Sage. That gives the Squire time to defy pain. Monk and Ninja once again Chakra. But the Monk is still within Judgment range from that Geo. Phoenix Sound brings the Sage back, but Ninja has the Consecrate to drop him back down. Geo, the expected judgment comes. Down goes the monk once more. The Squire has a throw for the Ninja. 162. Chemist probably has the finishing strike. There it is. We have another Game 3. Coppola takes Game 2. Medium 103 for the decider. Squire once again with the turn 1 Shuriken, but this time does not get the summoner. The terrain made him unhittable. Was only able to get the monk, so turn 1 haste 2 is off. Squire gets the wall, as does the Sage. The other two in the back do not. Everyone but the Squire gets the haste 2, however. There's a judgment on the Spellblade. 315, near fatal. Shiva near fatal for the Squire. Looks like a monk's gonna finish him off. Can't dodge repeating fist. Shuriken guarded by the Geo. Defy Pain brings back up the Spellblade, but he's forced to retreat. Wall out of the Summoner. And a life out of the Sage. It's back to 4v4. Chemist moves up, has a Mega Potion to top off the Squire. Geo moves in. Judgment 159 for the monk. Near fatal. Though he does get the Dragon Spirit off it, so good for him. He does have a Chakra and a retreat. Ninja with a Consecrate. 85 and 85. CT save for the Squire. Huge summon being charged, but I think that CT save is going to ensure that he gets a turn before it goes off. Just kidding. Goodbye, thanks to the Spellblade. Shell for the living squad goes through. Chemist has a Mega Potion for the Geo. And there's the Shiva. 194 negates most of that Mega Potion. 77 Wave Fist for the near fatal and adds a Sundown. And the judgment is dodged. Would have been lethal, but unfortunately, the CEV plays. Shine, however, also completely guarded. Squire is way out of position and looks to be crystallizing here. That is a brutal lightning stab. That's a kill and huge damage on the Chemist. Cure for the monk tops him off. Sage moving up. Goku Rod, no dice, can't land a hit on the Ninja from the front. That's traditionally a hard thing to do. Phoenix Down brings back the Geo. And Monk elects to Haste 2, speeding back up the team. It's a pretty huge advantage when the Haste 2s aren't coming out on Kjata's side. Judgment is blocked. That should be a double kill lightning stab. Sure is. It's just the Sage versus the entire Blitzkrieg squad. They take a minute to re-up their buffs in the back corner, and heal off with Cure. Ninja with a throw, 108. Sage with a 180 bonk, but the lightning stab finishes him off. Blitzkrieg takes the match 2-1. Why Fart and Waste It is gone. Up next, we have Kaffe 1 versus Coppola 2. Seems to be the theme of tonight, where the team that loses the previous match wins the next one. No, wait, never mind. Kjata lost both. I am wrong. So this time, Coppola's the repeat player versus Kaffe 1. Harry Poopins and the Krusty Queek versus Special Support Section. Notably, Kaffe 1 put Coppola 1 in the losers bracket, so let's see if he continues to be a thorn in Coppola's side with this matchup. We have Harry Poopins the Wild Bow with Pooh, Diaregal the Chocobo with Choco Guard, Bowelbuster the Samurai with Item, Dragon Spirit, Abandon, and Move +2, and Turbo Turd the Squire with Steel, Auto Potion, Equip Armor, and Move HP up. On the other side for Coppola, we have Tio Plato the Priest with Yin Yang Magic, Damage Split, half of MP, and Magic Defend up. Lloyd Bannings the Squire with Steel, Hamido, Double Scorpion Tail, and Maintenance. Randy Orlando the Monk with Holy Sword, Weapon Guard, Equip Armor, and Equip Axe. And Ellie McDowell the Time Mage with White Magic, Arrow Guard, Defense Up, and Equip Gun. Going to large 50. Will we see another 3-game match like the previous 3? Let's find out. Opening Haste 2 for the Special Support Section. And a Yell for the Chocobo and the Squire. Wall for 3. Squire jumping up on the roof. Chakra to top off the MP on that Time Mage. And a single target Masamune from that Samurai, who unfortunately has Don't Move. Squire way up ahead. Nightshade kills the Chocobo right out. Squire electing to go for a wish there. Chocobo is back. The rest of Special Support Squad moving very slowly, advancing in. Diaregal has the Choco Cure, gonna retreat. Lloyd Bannings has Nightshade, down goes the other Squire. There's a Masamune. Haste and regen for the squad. Chakra out of the Monk once more. And Harry Poopins starts pooing. Squire is confused. Looks like a Demi 2 being charged on them. That's a wall re-upping Pro Shell for the rest of the squad. And yup, it sure was a Demi 2. Diaregal has the Choco Cure. But that Squire isn't confused anymore, and that means bad things for Harry Poopins. Dodges the first. Survives the second. Gets an Ambrosia to top him off. And just in time, that Consecrate would have really hurt otherwise. Chocobo gets Regenerator. Samurai gets Dragon Spirit. And Harry Poopins gets another poo. Confuse is torn off. Dire Eagle moving in to attack the priest. Half of it damage split away. Finally, Phoenix down in for that Squire. Bonk for the Chocobo, left in near fatal. Harry Poopins moves back in, but doesn't do anything. Target takes out the Chocobo. Squire moving up into the ramparts and yelling. Monk moves up, has the shine. Goodbye, Squire. Time Age re-upping the hastes too. Full squad gets it. So Phoenix down for the bird. Harry Poopins body blocked by that one CT Squire. Priest picks 30 MP back up from the Chocobo. She goes down to a gunshot from the Time Mage. Shine down from the Monk. Gets a sundown on Harry Poopins. Life to bring back the Squire. Harry moves in, gets the poo on the Squire. Once again, Phoenix down for the Chocobo, and the Samurai retreats. Time Age has the shot. Squire heals the sundown off Harry Poopins. Regens and Pro Shells fallen off. And the priest brings the walls back for the two mages. Time Mage going for a regen rather than shooting Harry. Monk goes down. Time Mage is pooed. Samurai with a solo haste. Squire hops up, has the Steel Heart from behind, and lands it. Harry Poopins gets regen from the confused Time Mage. Holy 177. But a charmed arrow in the back 96. Harry Poopins, all he can do is move. Gets the gunshot, but the HP restore. Samurai continues to peck at him. Priest once again charging a big holy. There's the last poo. Samurai has the gunshot from far away, or bow shot from long away. Down goes the Time Mage. That broke the Confuse, giving her time to life back up the Time Mage. Really good charm there, breaking the Confuse. Harry goes with straight dash instead. Charm wears off and Samurai just moves forward. Teoplata once again going for the life. That is her last turn. 208 on Harry, not good enough. He has the straight dash. Game 1's going to go to Harry Poopins. Small 25, Special Support Squad might have a little better luck here. Haste 2 misses the catches the priest, actually. Nice job with that Choco Guard. Gets the whole squad. Yell for haste on both of them. And Special Support Squad gets the full team wall as well. Nightshade just barely doesn't kill the Chocobo. I believe leaves it at 10. Judgment is guarded. Harry can't get in yet. There's the haste for the rest of the team from the Samurai. Harry does get in this time. Pooh's on the Squire. Dire Eagle moves out back, has the Choco Cure. Deadly Poison for the Priest. There's a Nightshade on Harry. Not confused enough. Monk has Judgment for the Squire. That's a heal for Harry Poopins from the Samurai. Not the best holy I've ever seen. Chocobo has a Choco Cure for itself. Retreating back around. Nightshade 105, damage split 53 back to the Squire. Harry moving in again. Pooh for the Monk. Moss Fungus once again, near fatal for the Chocobo. Shine kills his own priest. And it's looking like Kaffe is just well set to be Coppola's Bane this tournament. Monk does have the revive for the priest, so the priest will have the revive for the monk after, but it is not looking great for the Special Support Squad. Time Mage is down. Priest only near fatal, but dies while she starts charging. Chocobo just kind of off in its own little world there. Monk is down. And Harry Poopins and the Krusty Queek take it 2-0. Special Support section are done. Up next, we have Void 1 versus Paffey. Generic Harem team versus Down to Clown of great renown. Kind of a quasi-mirror here. For generic harem team, we have Clueless Protag, the Paladin, with basic skill, Pray, Defense Up, and Maintenance. Mystery Girl, the Geomancer, with Black Magic, Counter Magic, Equip Armor, and Magic Defend Up. Awful Tsundere, the Ninja, with basic skill, Arrow Guard, Two Swords, and Sicken. And Childhood Friend, the Chemist, with basic skill, Weapon Guard, Equip Shield, and Teleport. On the other side, for down to Clown, we have Clown the Time Mage with White Magic, Damage Split, Equip Armor, and Move HP Up. Illusionist the Summoner with White Magic, Hamido, Deadshot, and Equip Gun. Juggler the Ninja with Item, Throw Item, Arrow Guard, and Concentrate. And Strongman the Ninja with Red Shoes, Basic Skill, Weapon Guard, 2 Sasuke Knives, and Move +1. Large 82 to start these two off. Going to the Dust Bowl. Awful Tsundere running out up ahead. Haste for the Clowns and Wall for the Clowns. Initial buffs successful. Juggler with a Shuriken, 216 on that Ninja. Ambrosia cures most of it up, and the rest of the harem squad catching up. She avoids a gunshot, but Strongman takes her down. Juggler with a Shuriken, 216 for the Geo. Time Mage following it up with a Gravity, but does not land it. Summoner with a gunshot, 98. Strongman finishes the Geo off. Juggler moving up. Shuriken for the Chemist. Clueless Protag moving down and consecrating for almost no damage. Chemist has the Phoenix down for the Ninja, who immediately gets her turn and defies pain and retreats. Clown's moving down. Bonk misses the Clueless Protag. 37% chance to hit the Chemist, but lands it. And Strongman finishes her off. Juggler moving up. 216 throw on the Ninja. She's pretty low now. Has a Yagyu for the Juggler. No catch from him. Consecrate behind, takes him out. Time Mage going for a full life on the Juggler. And a 196 long-range gunshot for the protagonist. Ninja finishes him off. Nice shots by Strongman. It is just the awful Tsundere left in the corner at like 80 hit points. 50 hit points. She's able to take out the Juggler, but I'm thinking Strongman has her number. The Clowns take game one in convincing fashion. Small 13 coming up next. Awful Tsundere with her shuriken just knocks out Juggler before he even gets a turn. Full life is coming for him, but I don't think she'll finish before he gets his turn. She doesn't. Juggler misses his first turn. Strongman moves up on the Chemist, half of it getting through. Awful Tsundere gets her Pro Shell. And Chemist heals up the damage she took. Full life goes through. Juggler is back. Explosion doing a big hit on the Summoner, followed up by a Shuriken, but Juggler dodges. Summoner puts a wall up, and now they'll actually be able to survive those Shurikens for a turn. Juggler moving over with an Ambrosia for the Summoner, topping her back off. Strongman continues going after the Chemist, but unfortunately her shield is there, blocks both. Clown has a haste too. The Clowns are hasty now, except for Strongman. Another single target Pro Shell for the Geo. Chemist blocks the gunshot in the back. Strongman blocks the Yagyu from the Tsundere. She doesn't block Juggler's. Juggler is coming for her. Strongman manages one hit on the side against the Chemist. Gravity from the Time Mage. 157, 137. Good hits from both. Counter magic out of the Geo. Chemist Ambrosia's herself back to full from that hit and retreats to the corner. Strongman's going to leash onto the Geo now. Juggler once again Shuriken. Tsundere is down. But the clueless Pro Tag brings her back just in time to get another gravity. But she guards it, surviving. Shuriken takes Strongman to near fatal, but he still has the lethal swing for the Geo. Dies himself, but comes right back up. Juggler with a perfect hit. Tsundere back down. Phoenix down for the Geo. And redemption for the Ninja. Strongman knocks that Geo right back down, though. Summoner has wall for the Ninja and herself. Juggler moving up. 216 Shuriken. Down goes the Tsundere once more. She gets a Phoenix down from the Chemist this time. And her turn lines up. She gets the Defy Pain for the full heal. Clown trying to punch the Pro Tag. Strongman also failing from the side. But the gunshot takes him down finally. Juggler 216, Tsundere at low health. She moves in. Point blank Shuriken misses the Juggler. Phoenix Sound brings back up the Geo, but the Time Mage has the bonk to deal with it. Strongman once again back on the Chemist, but Chemist's too evasive, guards them both. And the gunshot. Juggler with a basic attack, looks like he is out of balls. Phoenix down for the Geo, but answered by the Time Mage bonk once more. Strongman moving in on the Chemist once again. Lands one of the hits. And a critical gunshot takes her down. The renown of the Clown still remains. Generic Harem team is out. 2-0 down to Clown. And finally on the night we have Omegasuspekt 1 versus Barren 1. Team Beef versus On the Offensive. Team Beef, all caps, all E's. Will they be redeemed? Let's find out. For Team Beef, we have Chuck the Lancer with Sing, Auto Potion, Defense Up, and Magic Defend Up. Sirloin the Lancer with Sing, HP Restore, Jump +3, and Guts. Flank the Chemist with Basic Skill, Hamido, Equip Armor, and Move HP Up. And Brisket the Lancer with Dance, MP Switch, and Jump +3. On the other side, for On the Offensive, we have Frank the Chemist with Steel, Weapon Guard, Equip Shield, and Move +1. Isaac the Spellblade with Punch Art, HP Restore, Attack Up, and Move +2. Nina the Sage with White Magic, Catch, Short Charge, and Teleport. And Kayla the Time Mage with Draw Out, Critical Quick, Magic Attack Up, and Guts. Going to large 100. Opening Masamune from On the Offensive. Catches the whole squad. Team Beef begins its singing. And Brisket begins her dancing. On the Offensive moving in, closing the gap. Opening Sturdies to deal with those oncoming, I think Enervating Dance is the one she has. Double Stealth Regen Haste out of that encouraging song. Spellblade closing in. Slow for the Sage, weaken for the Chemist. Chuck moving away from Sirloin. Can't get them both with Lightning Stab now. Something being charged by the Time Mage there. Sage with Asuna 2 once more. Clears the weaken and puts up another Sturdy. Charm lands. That is one of the singers diverted to the other side. Lightning Stab, huge 420 on the Chemist, but guarded by the Lancer. Demi 2, 209 MP switched. Chemist defies pain, goes back up to 312, but another Lightning Stab's gonna spell doom. Just fatigue for the Sage, thanks to all those Sturdies. Lancer goes with a 405 jump on his teammate Chemist. Fatigue and slow taken off by a stimulant. Down goes the Chemist. and down goes the Time Mage. Lancers doing what Lancers do. Sage with a full life. Good thing they removed that fatigue. That would have cost them a lot. The singing resumes from the Lancer. But will he get an encouraging song off before the charm wears off, or is it just back to business as usual? Full life brings up Time Mage, but that Sage is in the crosshairs of one of the Lancers. Well, charm wore off, so he will be singing for his original team. Down goes the Sage to that jump. Encouraging song, landing regen, and I didn't catch what it gave himself. Kiku bringing him to near fatal, and that's an HP restore. Stab for the Time Mage takes her to near fatal. Spellblade once again with the split punch. 255. Encouraging song coming out. Regen and haste. Chemist has a Phoenix down for the Sage. And a stab takes out the Time Mage. Another Lancer stops singing to attack the Spellblade directly. Sage going for a cure on herself. 300. Spellblade has another split punch, but the Lancer guards this one. Brisket resumes her dancing. Chemist has a Phoenix down. Time Mage is back. Jump for the Spellblade. But the first crystal of the match is from Team Beef. Spellblade barely survives it, and he has a crystal, but he gets a slow from this enervating dance. He might not go before the Lancer can grab it. Instant full life on the Time Mage. She is back. And facing down a jump. High Ether for the Sage. And yup, Lancer gets the double turn thanks to the enervating slow and kills the Spellblade before he can get the crystal. Jump lands one-shotting the Time Mage, but he does not have the line for the Sage and Chemist. Sage at full MP again, charging another full life on the Time Mage. Stab for the Time Mage. The Lancer picks up the crystal. Weaken for the Chemist. Not really super relevant. Mega Potion up and a Masamune. They get their hastes. Stealth regen. It's a 270 jump going through. Sage moving up. Pair of Sundowns and a Weaken. Chemist has the high ether to keep the Sage topped up. 204 to the Time Mage. But she survives it, wasting the precast full life. I think she gutsed it. Double fatigue. Yep, she has guts. Steelheart fails on the Lancer. Stealth's all around. Sage backing up with a Dispel too. Man, all of those songs go into waste. Brutal. Innovating Dance with a fatigue for the Sage. Stealth hastes. Starting to get back some of those buffs. So 324 jump being assessed on the Chemist. Time Mage having a hell of a time landing Demi 2s. Chemist near fatal. It's a slow for the Chemist. A huge jump on the Sage. She's going to move up. Chemist is stabbed down. Sage is jumped down. It is just this Time Mage. And down she goes. Game 1 goes to Team Beef. Is it on the offensive's turn to be redeemed? Or will Team Beef close it out 2-0? An opening jump from Team Beef right out of the gate. Aggressive. There's an Asuna 2 to help pre-deal with the... Oh my god. Goodbye, Time Mage. Chemist immune to the enervating dance. He's probably going to Phoenix down that Time Mage. Sure does, but she misses her turn first. Spellblade moving in. It's a big three-way lightning stab, but two of them are dodged. The one that lands a weaken. Pair of Sundowns, and he gets a weaken himself. .405 jump being assessed on the Spellblade. Weaken and Sundown cured by the Asuna. Vigilant Song up, double re-raise. Goodbye, Spellblade. Chemist not in range to deal with it, has to settle for a Mega Potion on the Time Mage. Sage thinking real hard. Demi-2 216 to the Chemist. Lancer with a 270 jump. Probably dodging whatever it is that Sage is casting. Guarded by the Chemist. Frog 2 is pretty dangerous. Critical quick for the Time Mage. She survives thanks to Guts. Masamune's the regen on herself, so she can get back in this fight soon. Mega Potion tops her off. She is back in it. Full life out of the Sage. Spellblade is back up. Jump for the Sage. Demi-2 redirected. Double fatigue sundown. Sage is down. Chemist with a 221 axe bonk. Big damage to the Spellblade. Critical quick for the Time Mage. Once again off of a Guts, but she just moves back and does nothing with it. Spellblade Lightning Stab 255 on the Chemist. Demi-2 almost enough to finish him off. Another Demi-2 being charged. Chemist has to Ambrosia himself. Other Chemist with a Phoenix down. No, Steel Heart. Demi-2 is in. 151 on that Lancer. Slow for the Time Mage. Split Punch near fatal for the Chemist. Mega Potion up for the Time Mage. Demi-2 guarded. Spellblade is fatigued, so does not have enough for Lightning Stab, can only single target Split Punch, but that's enough to take out the Chemist. Slow wears off on the Lancer. Chemist re-raises and defies pain back up. Charm fails again. Another split punch 280. Chemist weathers it just fine. On the other side, 324 jump. Chemist weathers that one as well, although put in near fatal. He does get a haste and a regen for his trouble. Has a Mega Potion for himself, 208 plus the 44 regen. Spellblade taking a bonk from the Chemist. Sundown for the Time Mage. 243 stab, down she goes. It's a re-raise for the Chemist just in time, because this split punch is going to kill him. Sundown for the Spellblade. The 324 jump, that's going to be enough. That Chemist is going down. Defy Pain out of this Chemist. Down he goes, and it is just the Spellblade left. He has a 280 split punch for the Chemist. Not enough for near fatal, and he eats a slow. That Chemist is probably just going to axe him a question and take him out. Conk 331. Team Beef continues to be redeemed. Takes the match 2-0. On the offensive, is out. And there you have it. Quite a night of matches there. Some real tense games, especially up at the top. Can't wait to see what we see in the remainder of this event. There are only 12 teams remain, or excuse me, only 8 teams remaining now. We'll be back either tomorrow or Friday. I'm not 100% sure on that. I will let you all know in the channel. But until then, have a great night, and thanks you all for being here with me. Night.